Hey friends, welcome to Matuse's Kitchen. Today, let's take a delicious journey into Ukrainian borscht. We'll talk about its main ingredients, its fascinating history, the traditional cooking method, the most popular varieties of borscht. There are so many things to discover. Ukrainian borscht is one of the important symbols of Ukrainian culture and identity. This vibrant beet soup is famous worldwide and proudly recognized on UNESCO's list of intangible cultural heritage. But borscht is more than just a meal. It brings people together, nourishing both body and soul and reminding us of our rich and amazing traditions. Ukrainian borscht is crafted from humble, locally grown ingredients: beets, carrots, cabbage, potatoes, and onions. While today we often top it with a dollop of sour cream, its signature sour taste originally came from fermented ingredients like fermented beet beverage, kvass, or sour fruits, giving it a deep, complex acidity. We discovered an old Ukrainian cookbook that features a minimalist recipe using only this fermented beet kvass and halushki, small dumplings, a version likely rooted in Western Ukraine's culinary tradition. Borscht has been part of Ukrainian life for centuries. One of the first written mentions comes from 1584, when a German trader named Martin Gruneweg traveled through Ukraine. He stayed near the Borshivka River, close to a farmer's market where locals sold the fresh ingredients used to make borscht, a dish he noted was eaten almost daily. And something tells us Martin liked Ukrainian borscht too, and didn't stop at just one bowl. In our family, Ukrainian borscht isn't just a recipe, it's a tradition. We cook borscht often and with love. We've tried many versions over the years, with meat and without. Traditionally, borscht is made with beef or pork, but we also like vegetarian borscht, where we use mushrooms or beans instead of meat. We also love adding dried dill, fried onions, and sometimes crispy sala, cured pork fat, for that extra depth of flavor. The key to great borscht is balance, especially that signature sweet and sour taste. We usually add tomatoes or tomato paste near the end of cooking, and sometimes a splash of apple cider vinegar to round it all out. And of course, no bowl is complete without a generous spoonful of sour cream. Now, if you're wondering how to make it just right, here are a few tips that we always follow. Start by simmering the meat until it's tender, then remove it. Cook your vegetables and add the sliced meat back in later. Roast your beets before adding them. This brings out their deep, sweet flavor, and go easier on the cabbage. Too much, and you'll end up with cabbage soup, not borscht. And here is a little Ukrainian secret for you. Borscht always tastes better the next day. Let it rest, let the flavors mingle, and by day 2, it's pure magic. Borscht is often served with pampushky, soft Ukrainian garlic buns that perfectly complement the soup's bold flavors. Ukrainian borscht comes in lots of different variations, shaped by where people live and what they like to cook. Besides family preferences, different regions have their own unique takes on borscht, each bringing something new and interesting to the table. For instance, in Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, they make a rich broth with 3 kinds of meat: beef, pork, and mutton, and sometimes add bread kvass to give it a tangy flavor. In Poltava, they use chicken broth and add little dumplings called halushki. Up in Chernihiv, they make borscht with mushroom halushki. In western Ukraine, there are so many variations of borscht. In Lviv, for example, they might skip the cabbage, but often add sausage or mushrooms, fresh or dried, to the broth. And Bukovina's borscht is really hearty, with fermented beets, smoked pork ribs, beans, and lots of flavors all mixed together. There are also great vegetarian options using mushrooms, beans, and even lentils to keep the soup tasty and hearty without any meat. No matter how you make it, borscht is always a dish that celebrates Ukrainian colorful traditions in every spoonful. Can you believe Ukrainians love borscht so much that they even have a whole day to celebrate this soup? Every year on the second Sunday of September, families and communities come together to share recipes, stories, and plenty of delicious bowls of this beloved beet soup. Thanks for joining us to explore the amazing world of Ukrainian borscht. If you want to discover more recipes or learn how to make this classic soup, be sure to check out the other videos on our channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed it. We would love to hear your thoughts and see your borscht creations. Thanks so much for watching and happy cooking!